people that make it.
That's right. Like General Custer came down here with a great Kentucky horse, and the horse didn't run well, and so he took off and went to a place called a Little Bighorn.
Yeah.
He lost.
That was a bad move. Yeah. The odds were really against him there. But there's been so many other people that have come through. I mean, the one thing you always think about is Black Cat.
The Black Cat had an army, a legion of people in the press box. Cream Cheese Louie, great handicapper. Richie Della, the paper seller, a great handicapper. There was a guy, a plumber called the Drain Surgeon. He wasn't too good a handicap. He was a better plumber. Yeah. And you could go on and on. Earl Long loved the horses. I can remember took part in this. We were coming back from Baton Rouge one time, Delaberto and Finney and I, and a limousine passes us on the left on the old airline highway, and there's Earl Long reading the daily racing form.
Oh, really? Heading to the track.
Delaberto was in the back, and he told Finney, who was driving, he says, catch up with him. So he rolls the window down, and Delaberto,
his buddy Delaberto.
Yeah, Buddy Delaberto and the governor starts exchanging racing information.
Really?
60 miles an hour.
Oh, well, who had the better tips?
I think the governor
I think so too,
was probably a little better. He had deeper pockets than Buddy had.
And now, do we see the same kind of characters out there today?
No, it's gotten more refined, I suppose, but they're still characters, yeah.
And now you've been a follower of the track for a long time, as Hap Laude of Channel 4 was for many years, and you mentioned him in the book. Do you have still a love affair that you've always had with the track?
Yeah, you know, it's. I've done a lot of work in football in my days, and I used to get the NFL guys angry. They would say, if you can only take one road trip a year, where would you go? And I said it was a Kentucky Derby. The backside of a racetrack is fascinating, absolutely fascinating. The characters there probably don't know, well, a little different this year. Used to say, who's the president? The last president I remember was Andrew Johnson, and of course they know Bill Clinton now, but they live in a world all their own.
Yeah, and now you've documented the rich history of the fairgrounds. Is this like the definitive history right now?
No, it's a capsule look at the history of racing
so far.
Right, but I love people, and I like the Black Cat, you know, and on and on. Al Hurt, the nightclub at Poydras Street. Rosemary Clooney, and on and on.
Yeah, there's still the Luling House out there, all kinds of stuff, anything. Anyway, congratulations, Bob. Great book. We thank you for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right, coming up next, we'll be back with weather, traffic, and more of that great food in the kitchen from our friends at La Petite Chateau in Slidell. Stay right there.
Inbound from the Kenner-Metairie area on the I-10, patchy slowdowns around the Clearview area with the normal bunching around Clearview Causeway and Bonneville up through the parish line. And looking at the Crescent City Connection short lines approaching the toll plaza. However, there is a reported breakdown East Bank bound on the main span of the Crescent City Connection in the far left lane. I'm John Bray, Eyewitness News, Traffic Watch.
All right, John, thanks very much. You know, our old buddy Glenn Message is thinking about it.
Yes, special delivery for David Bernard. It's
and he said his mama.
Duckin. June Message brought this in here for you, David.
That is good news.
You rate.
I'm doing something right around
You've been to the Gourmet Butcher Block.
Yes, that's one of the first places I came after moving here last year. I love these things. That's very good.
Message, thank you very much
for
coming in.
Quite
welcome.
Thank you.
You will.
All right.
I sure will.
Plenty of that.
And it's nice and cold, just like the weather.
Not ready yet, huh?
Oh, no, this is frozen.
Go fix that for me in the kitchen, Sally. And
it'll stay frozen, too.
All righty, then.
Cloudy skies and 52 on the South Shore, 48 on the North Shore. And the wind chill is 33 degrees. My goodness, it's getting cold, and it's the first day of winter, so it should be, right? Winds are north at 22, gusting to 30. And the pressure is currently rising. Look at these temperatures across the state this morning. Wow, below freezing in northern Louisiana, and we're heading into the 40s here. It's 43 in Baton Rouge, and look what it feels like with the wind. The wind chill is 21 in Macomb, 33 at Slidell, and we'll begin to feel those wind chills here on the South Shore later on this morning, definitely. Here's your forecast for today. Rain showers, cloudy, windy, and cold with temperatures falling into the 40s, and then tonight we'll be down in the 30s north of the lake, 40 south, and the wind chill in the teens and 20s. Bundle up. Now let's go over to the warm and toasty kitchen.
You know, I picked the wrong day to start my diet. You guys feed the masses. Even Bob Rutherford stayed for this one.
Well, we want to thank you for coming in from
Well, thank you for
Slidell.
having us.
Le Petit is the name of the
Le
restaurant.
Petit Chateau and Frederick Catering.
Michael and Randy, you guys are good.
Thank you.
You guys are very good.
We're gonna have to get a
And I can tell you,
dip in.
call them for this recipe. What's the number over in Slidell again?
That's 645-3600.
And you all send it out to them?
We'll send it out
Oh,
to you.
that's so nice of you guys. And
Yes,
this is a
it is.
super one.
Isn't that beautiful?
This is an easy one to make at home, too.
Yeah, we're fixing to feed everybody. So,
Y'all can all leave. All right, we got to go. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a great day.